Hey guys, it's Remy J and welcome back. So today I just want to give out some encouragement to my people, because not only has 2020 been a rough year that has broke out into a pandemic killing so many lives, but also because of the situation at hand, which is the Black Lives Matter movement. It has affected so many of us and has opened so many wounds with so many questions, and it has been heartbreaking and devastating. And it's crazy to me that racism has been there since the past and is still present till date all over the world. And for the past 2 weeks now, I have been seeing different types of posts about history on social media. And the one that stuck out to me the most was the history of the Black Wall Street, as some of you may already know or may have already read about. But I'm not going to get too into details with that, but I do want to share my view on that situation and what I got from it. And the truth of the whole matter is that we were always great. We always mattered from the beginning. We always had the potential to grow and had the ability to stand alone. We have what it takes to build up a whole community and make ourselves better. And not only are we talented and gifted, but we got brains as well. And I just needed to put that in there, because people think, because we black and this, that we're stupid and we're dumb and we don't know what we're talking about. But we got the brains, okay? And we are beautiful and handsome people created by God with great worth and value. And so I just want to say to my black community out there, be you a child, a teenager, or adult, remember every day and everywhere you go that you are loved and you got what it takes in you to shine and be great. And don't ever let anybody make you feel less of yourself or make you feel like you're not good enough, because you are good enough. And remember to always stand up for yourself no matter what. And I want to simply back that up with this. The Black Wall Street was the wealthiest African American community in the United States. I mean, they built and owned restaurants, grocery stores, luxury shops. They had their own school system, post office. They were lawyers and dentists. They had barbershops and salons, nightclubs, and the list goes on and on. And that attracted the attention of some less fortunate people in the white community, because they saw the upscale lifestyle of the African Americans and started to envy and be resentful of that, because they considered us as inferior and wanted to bring us back to the level that they had envisioned for us, because they already saw us as slaves, they already saw us as worthless, they already saw us as good for nothing, and they attached no value to us. So it's like, how can they be better than us? And that's where that came in. And that's when they try to use every small possible thing to eliminate African Americans, starting with accusations, looting homes, burning down businesses, and killing people on the spot. And this is a problem till date, and it's just really absurd to me. And I believe that this is the reason why they feel threatened by us. I believe this is why they try to psychologically bring down our self-esteem, saying all these negative things to us, taking our lives to make us feel like we don't matter. And they tried every way possible to make us feel down about ourselves, so we don't reach our fullest potential, because they know when we reach our potential that we go off. We ain't waiting for nobody. This is where we have to come in and remember that we are better than that. This is where we remember all the things that I mentioned in the beginning, that we are great, we were always great, we matter, we are loved, we are wanted, and we are definitely needed. And they know that, and they just feel intimidated by that. So remember, people, remember that you are great and you got what it takes. And I must say, the Black Wall Street paid homage to our ancestors, and we have to uphold that status. And this is also a place where we can draw strength from. This is where we can draw courage from and hope, because just think of it, like, to see them go through everything they went through and still be able to get on their feet and make something out of themselves, to succeed in their life and reach the goals that they reach. It's so priceless to me. That whole thought, that whole work that they did was so priceless to me. And I feel like this is a place that we can always go back on, to remember that we are great, to remember that this is what we did and we have the ability and potential to do it again. So the message I want to leave you all with today is that no matter if you're black, white, pink, yellow, green, or blue, that our duty as humanity and society is to bring each other up. And I'm not saying that anyone is better than the other person, this race is better than this race, but we all deserve to be treated equally. And we were all blessed with different types of talents and gifts, and this is where we are supposed to come together and put what we each have to the table so we can make it bigger and make a great lifestyle and a better lifestyle for everybody. And not just one race or one person, or the pink people or the blue people or the green people. We were supposed to all grow together, but because of people's selfish gains, because of people's selfish agendas and their greed for money and their hate and jealousy, self-hate, we won't be able to achieve these things if people don't put those things aside. If people don't put those negative thoughts and feelings that they have in their mind and their hearts aside to see the bigger picture, we will never be greater than what we can be. God has already provided this world with resources, with people, with brains, and if we just sit down to all see the bigger picture together, we would be able to come together to a table, put everything we have down together and make it work for everyone and not just for a selected few. So right now, all we could really do is pray to God, because there's nothing too big for him that he cannot do, and we have to keep the faith and keep walking by faith and not by sight. But also we have to remember that faith without works is dead. Like, we have to do the physical to back up the spiritual stuff. So we can't just sit there every day reading scriptures and like, okay, God's gonna fix it, God is gonna fix it, and we're just praying and praying and praying, but there's no work being done. We have to do the work. We have to do the work as people and as leaders. Like, we all have to come together. This world, we have the ability to be a better place. We have the ability and the potential to make this world a better place. But if the people are not willing, if the people don't want to see the bigger picture and just want to be selfish, we're never gonna make this world a better place. So hopefully, people out there will think about it, people will be convicted, and hopefully we can make a better life for the generations to come, even for us now, but also for the generations to come, that they won't have to experience this or even go through the same thing that our ancestors went through and we're still going through till date. So I hope this video was really helpful for everyone watching. If it was helpful, make sure you share it. I hope that you're able to see this from a different perspective, and hope that you can draw strength and encouragement from this and not bottle up negative feelings and stuff in your heart, because I know in this time there's a lot of stuff that can be going on in your mind, like hate coming up, or you feel this and that, resentment, so I hope that this will be able to at least loosen up some things. And this is the time we actually have to be strong and stand together to make a change in the world. So I thank you guys for watching this. I know this was a short video, but sometimes you don't need a long video to make your point or bring your point across. Like, sometimes it just have to be what it has to be. So I thank you guys for your support, for your love, and we'll see you guys in my next video.